Here we go. Hello, everyone. Gonna get started here in a little bit. Waiting for some people to get on. Figure out how to do split screen. um, let's see. Nobody's hopped on quite yet, but we'll get there. Alrighty. How's everyone doing? All right. Oh, we got somebody joining. Welcome. All right.
What's up, everybody?
I didn't know how to do that split.
I got
You
you.
do?
It's all good.
Well, we got a little bit of a different setup going on in studio.
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of see our banner.
Yes.
Don't know how long this one's gonna be, guys.
Been a long few days. Long weekend. But
We got a couple people on the Facebook.
we welcome. What did everybody do over the weekend?
Oh, person hopped off.
Oh. Well, should we?
There's nobody on.
Well,
So,
well,
that's flu bugs. It's going around, it's kicking everybody's ass.
yeah.
What's going on, Papa? Over on the Instagram.
Welcome. Well, it's a little bit of a tiring night tonight.
Yeah, this is quite possibly going to be one of our shorter ones. Well, not quite possibly. It's going to be one of our shorter ones. Uh, little under the weather. I pushed myself a little bit too hard.
Yes. But you had a very busy weekend.
Yeah, so just a reminder to everybody, we're now on TikTok. We are. We posted the video from Moultrie. We promised to get better. Um, with it being our first time, it was some trial and some error. This one was a little more error, so we'll work on the trial next time. Sound and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Was on the Instagram too.
Oh,
What's going
wow.
on? Yeah, I'm on the struggle bus, pops, but I'm here. So, so 3 days of Moultrie, and then I was glad that we got to get back for the little local thing. Always want to support local, little pop up car shows.
Mhm.
Got to see a bunch of people that I hadn't seen in a while. Um, Part of those people that we know are around, but we're trying to get them to come out. So
Yeah.
passed out quite a few flyers for our cruise. So hopefully that'll be a good thing. And then the new location of Webster Swap Meet, that was huge. What's going on, Zach Parks? Um, the new location out there in Brooksville, that was definitely the right decision to move it out there. They had a good showing, so that was good to see. Um, there was some shenanigans that took place. I hope that they can nip that in the butt because it's like we always say, that it's uh, it's all well and good, but if the people that are putting the show on let it go on too much, then they're at risk of not having a show anymore. You're starting to see that with mainly the truck shows, um, and like Streetcar Takeover and stuff like that are getting pushed out of these towns, which you can't shut a public road down and do donuts and risk people's lives.
Yeah.
But
Well, maybe now that they've had their first one there, just like we had our first YouTube, they'll get better next time and have
oh, the show itself was great. Like I
good.
was I was really surprised. We were coming ended up I met dad there. Um y'all both stayed home. Y'all were probably the smart ones. But coming down 50, we were right behind, or he was right, dad was right behind me, and looking to the left, like you could see it off of 50. You're like, okay, this is something,
Yeah.
So that was awesome because the Webster swap meet or Bushnell swap meet has started to dwindle in recent years. Not a lot of people are coming out. Uh, the show used to be, the actual show of the car show, was, you know, 30, 40, 50 cars. And it had turned into, if you put your car in it, then you get a trophy. Because there wasn't, if they're giving away top 30 trophies and there's only 10 cars, well, you're a top 30.
Times three.
Which is cool. I mean, um, it's cool to get out and talk to people, but it's also cool to get ideas, and that's why um, some of the bigger shows are cool because you can kind of see what everybody's doing and kind of take what they're doing, even if it's not the vehicle that you have, you can kind of take some hints and some cues from what they're doing. So Webster coming back, I mean, there was probably, I don't know, 40 or 50 show cars.
Wow.
So it was a pretty strong showing for the show. Um, they actually had to add rows for vendors because the vendors spots that they had laid out, they sold more
Oh my.
day of. So that was good. Car Corral was pretty decent turnout. So it was a good show. Um,
You think it's something that we would put Michelangelo in?
uh, I mean, we'll take it, but
Yeah.
Michelangelo's really not the show car.
Yeah.
Um, that's kind of that's um I'm less about the trophies
Yeah.
and more about the hanging out. I would rather go to a cruise in or something or a cruise.
Mhm.
Just that's my preference. Um, kind of like in the YouTube video where, I was leaving and there's that,
Mhm.
stupid cool Model A pickup in the parking lot.
Mhm.
that truck was clean, clean. But we've always said, sometimes the coolest cars are in the parking lot, and that was definitely the case there.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm more like there's nothing if you're the trophy guy, like that's cool. If that's what makes you happy, then go do that.
Mhm.
I'll still show up. I'll still
Yeah.
check out your car.
Like we
Like,
did at Marion.
we're not gonna. Yeah, that was $5 for better parking.
Yeah.
That there was beautiful cars there. I didn't expect to win a trophy. That went pretty much the way I thought it would. We'd get to talk to some people. Uh, we kind of live in a segment of the car community that um, it's not everybody's cup of tea. The survivor, rat rod, whatever you want to call it, that's kind of the style that I like. Um, for me,
Right.
I like shiny paint. For other people, um, beautiful customs, I love them.
Mhm.
For you, I don't. I have, which this week has kind of shown me that I have enough stress in my life.
Mm.
I don't need paint to stress me. But yeah, I mean, it was a good time. Uh, we didn't walk all of it because we weren't prepared. Um,
Is it is it something we would bring the
I don't know if I don't know if it's a groundhog. Like it's probably the same size as Old Webster, which you've never really. So probably like the motorcycle swap meet, maybe about that size.
in full swing of it?
Yeah, like all those rows at the swap meet banging,
Okay.
at the motorcycle swap meet.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was a good turnout. I was
Mm.
glad to see it because like I said, it's been a few years since, um, and some of that was the location that they were doing it started building. They built that big pavilion at the swap meet or at the fairgrounds
Mm.
that took space. That used to be car showable, car show, used to be vendors where that now sits. So
Do they d I mean, do they even use that back there? I feel like when they have, like, shows and stuff, even if it's livestock, it's inside.
it's like tractors, and then
Oh,
they pen
okay.
them. They pen horses back there and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay. I didn't realize.
I think when they do the sale, I think that's where they do the sales at. I'm not sure.
Gotcha. Hmm.
I've never been to any of that.
I've just never seen anything in or around it from what you
I
can tell.
think I think that's where the Crash 'em Up Derby and that stuff was.
Gotcha. Oh, so what did everybody else do? Y'all working on stuff? Y'all go to any shows? And then we've got another one coming up,
Maybe.
maybe. And then not this weekend, but next weekend is
Yeah. I have to be better for that.
yeah, is the cruise. And we're going from Napa and Bushnell.
So Cracker Barrel in Brooksville, Ridge Manor.
And I don't know why I've driven past that Napa so many times, but I always confuse it with that little shop. I pointed it out to you, I think the last time we drove past it.
Well, Napa used to be right there on 48,
Mm.
across from CVS. It used to be in that building.
Oh.
So you got the gas station and then that building with the big ramp.
Yeah.
That used to be the Napa.
Oh, okay.
And then when Walmart and when Dixie moved out of the big plaza, there's somebody on the Facebook, two people on the Instagram.
Say hi, what's up? But had a busy weekend. Gonna take an easier week. Or try to. And we have a guest on Thursday, so that'll be good.
What's going on, Tom?
Welcome, welcome.
We're just hanging out, discussing what we did this weekend, and
Yeah. Just hanging.
still looking for a Model A coupe or sedan body.
Yes. which which has been a little bit of a up and down. But
Facebook Marketplace is the devil. No, it's communication is it's a little hard, but especially when you're not talking about full cars, you're just talking about bodies. A lot to arrange.
like who's gonna lift the bodies?
Yeah.
uh Need to have a gathering and say, all right, we're switching these two bodies. Uh, I didn't realize that the Brooksville had turned out so good.
I didn't get any film from it.
That's okay.
I don't even think I took any pictures with my phone there.
It's okay. We did a lot of recording and photos over the weekend.
Yeah. Got work to do on the 34, getting ready for the upcoming cruise. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'll try to get over there and help you as much as I can.
So anybody got plans for the upcoming weekend, upcoming week?
Anyone that's local to us, go check out on our page. The second annual Old School Hot Rod Car Show in Newport Richey. Um, if I get to feeling better, I will be there.
And that starts at
It's 11 to
5.
11 to 5. So
Did you see them at Brooksville? Well, now I'm gonna start calling it Brooksville, I guess.
no, they weren't at Brooksville.
Oh, that's right. They were
Yeah.
up at Moultrie.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out. It's just weird that it was sort of in line and now it's went cockeyed again.
Oh, Dad's tired.
Yeah. That should be a pretty cool show. It's at their house. So they got like 20 acres of parking. So anyone that shows up to that, like I said, we're gonna try to get there, but it'll depend. What's going on, Kenny?
Welcome. That'll be a we're just having a chill live tonight, seeing what everybody's up to.
Appreciate Swap It Fast again for inviting us to come up there. It wasn't as big as we were, or I was thinking it was going to be, which we found out that, this was the first time they did it on Thursday. The spring one is small, but it was good to talk to people. Uh, Missed out on a deal on that coupe. Still kicking myself for that one, but hey, it is what it is. There's a bunch of cool cars for sale. Um, and again, the YouTube uh, video was posted.
Mhm.
Go check it out. Don't judge us too hard on the audio. I promise that the more we do, the more we'll get better at it. Um, well, we couldn't use any of the audio from the GoPro for the whole weekend. The couple clips that you do see while we're up in Moultrie, with the GoPro with sound, you'll understand why the rest of it, it was worse. Um, but we're trying to. We have we have purchased microphones that should eliminate that. I talked to a bunch of people that kind of do the same thing, whether it's automotive YouTube channels or um, you know, uh, do a lot of videos and a lot of stuff like that. So hopefully, you know, they let us in I got some good information. So hopefully that'll help quite a bit.
And I mean, it's a learning curve, and luckily we've been taking steps forward, and next time we just know it'll be better.
Yeah. So that should make it a little bit better. And then like I said, we were kind of going in a little blind. I'd played with the GoPro and I thought I knew where it was pointing all the time, but just practice, practice, practice. Kind of like this, y'all hung with us while we were trying to learn how to podcast, and we're still half-assed, but we're trying. I feel like we're getting better every episode, so the same over there. It'll just get better, and better.
Yep. And I will say the GoPros are pretty nice to have around the car show. Just every once in a while, the screen will get the gleam off of the sun, and then you lost all track of where you're at.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to keep the screen live too,
Yeah.
because having to touch the screen and then when you touch it, it jerks the camera, and it's just like I said, it's a learning process, and we're trying. But we really appreciate everyone's support so far, and
Yes.
thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. Ken says we're doing
Uh,
great.
Oh, thank you, Ken. We're trying.
We really, really, really appreciate everybody. Um, you know, we appreciate Throttle Addict for giving us a shot to become affiliates. We appreciate Swap It Fast for inviting us up
Mhm.
and being a supporter or advertiser, whatever. I
Mm.
got to figure out what they're called. I don't know. But
The people up here.
thank you. You know, my mom and dad,
Mhm.
Ken, everyone. I mean, I could go through every single person that follows the page. I appreciate every single one of you. Um, it's it's a little I don't know the right word, but it's awesome the support that everyone has shown. You know, I got a chance to talk to somebody at Moultrie, and I went to give them my card, and they're like, "I listened to you."
Yeah.
It's like, awesome. Well, here, take your card, share it to somebody else.
And it's reusable because it's a QR code. So you just walk up, scan it.
If it was easy, everybody would do it. Yes.
But yeah, thank you all for everything. I mean, we've seen a growth, and we greatly appreciate it. Definitely.
I mean, we're at 599 followers.
Just one more.
So I thought pics were good, but I was tired just from all the walking you did. Yeah, there was quite a bit of walking.
Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. It didn't seem.
No, having it the 3 days for that size of event was good.
Because even when I finally went on Saturday with you, it was nice because I was able to see like the major points of it. Granted, because you had been there the last 2 days, so you knew where to go and what to do, and it just kind of picked out the good bits. but, but anyway,
But I hate to cut it short, guys, but I'm still feeling a little under the weather, and it's not fair for me just to let you look at Ashley all night. Um, if you want to come back over here, you can. If not, we'll just end it off.
yeah,
All
thank
right,
you.
guys, I appreciate it. Just a reminder, we have a YouTube video live. We're on TikTok. We've got a couple videos on there. Facebook, Instagram. Thank y'all all for so much support.
Yes.
Thank you, Throttle Addict. Use code word Hot Rod, save 15%. Thank you, Swap It Fast. Go check them out. They seem to have gotten some traction this weekend or at Moultrie, so that site should be growing.
Mhm.
All right, guys.
See ya.
Later.